Amanita verosa. Common name, destroying angel. There will be a remission on the third day. But I'm afraid it's a false one. On the fourth or fifth day, the enzymes that attack vital organs increase, and the liver and kidneys are irreversibly damaged. There are no antidotes. By the time stomach cramps have started, it's already too late.
We have sold the series to every single country that has television, even those that wind them up, I think. And I've got here an example of one in Russian, but I showed one to John Nettles in his trailer in Japanese, which is highly amusing. I think that the countries that take them that don't understand England, they look at Midsomer Murders and they look at how we shoot, what we shoot, and they think this is England. Probably this is why so many people want to come and live here. They think this is the ideal. They don't see the back streets of urban, sprawl. They just see our beautiful countryside, our beautiful villages, and our lovely people.
This is actually Holy Trinity Church in Bledlow, in the heart of the Chiltern Hills. But for all the fans of Midsomer Murders, of course, it's really St Michael's Church in Badger's Drift. And it was here, in Death's Shadow, that Barnaby and his faithful sidekick, Sergeant Troy, came to arrest the vicar. Of course, in Midsomer Murders, it's always the vicar what done it. But this vicar was played by Richard Myers, who is not only a great actor, but is nothing if not game. In the story, the vicar is required to run away very quickly from Barnaby and Troy, run up the steps of the tower and throw himself off the top. Now you've seen how high that tower is. And of course we engaged a stuntman to do the fall. But Richard wanted none of this. He said, no, he said, I'll do the jump myself, I'll do the jump myself, and was perfectly prepared to do it. In the event, of course, he was prevented forcibly from doing the jump himself. Thank God, but what an actor. What a man.
Angela! Angela! Stephen? What are you doing up there?
Sir, don't do it!
Of course I'm going to do it. I should have done it years ago.
High drama, literally high drama in Midsomer. But the writers originally intended that the vicar, when he leapt off the tower, should fall on his nasty, sarcastic, termagant wife and kill her. But this was thought to be too horrific, even for Midsomer Murders.
The writers had obviously got a taste for high-altitude stunts, because when Anna Massey came to play Honoria Lydiard in Written in Blood, the climax of the drama came when she threw herself out of a window right at the top of her Gothic pile. And that house was miles away from here in a little village called Steep in Hampshire.
Jump! Go on the window. Jump! No! I'm not going to take for you. I'll fight. Tell me, Marks. No, no, it's you. Do you think I care? I just want to see you die.
We have a house in Devon, and we have a Daphne who lives next door, who's a spinster and probably in 70-odd. And she said, what I so love is that you don't have any swearing, and you don't have any violent murders. And this is terribly important. We don't want to offend people. We want people on a Sunday night to go to bed and say, well, that was enjoyable. I'm not sure whether I could follow the plot, and that's one of our little secrets. We don't want to make them too easy, because you won't come back and watch them again. So going away with a nice feeling of satisfaction is very important, and we do try to end on Barnaby smiling. It's a sort of tears in the eyes sort of syndrome. And that, I say to the writers, if you could get that, an emotional feeling of happiness or well-being at the end, then we've captured it.
So we've had suicide in Bledlow, pitchforking in Watlington, stabbing with a paintbrush on the Lee, and many people have remarked to me it's a wonder that anyone's left alive in midsummer. But if you do decide to take a tour round about here, small word of advice. Keep your eyes peeled and your wits about you, because you never know what's lurking round the next corner.
Beauty's only skin deep in the county of Midsomer, and if you want to know how to stay alive and kicking, there's an insider's survival guide at 7. Next though, John Nettles introduces his favourite episode.